Hi, and welcome to Beginning Ukulele. Today we're going to be learning how to tune the ukulele with a tuner. Go ahead and get your music book. You can pause the tutorial if you need to, and turn to page number 2. So if you notice in your music book, you're going to see on page number 2, you see the open strings here, G, C, E, A, corresponding to the piano. So these are the notes that you want to tune your strings to when we finally use a tuner. But you can also see how they relate or correspond to the piano keys. Okay, there's middle C, by the way. And you notice there's notes in between the piano keys that make up the notes. So we're going to use the board now to show you the notes we're trying to get to when we tune the ukulele is G, C, E, A. And then the piano keys is something like this. I just took a section from it, but you can see the G is how we locate it on the piano if we need to, or basically the musical format or structure. Now the point I'm trying to get at for tuning the ukulele is this. In between the notes for the ukulele, there's sharps and flats. Sharps and flats. Okay, we're not going to get into that right now, but just be aware that you might see them on the ukulele, like maybe an F sharp or a G flat, but they fall in between the notes. But overall, these notes right here, G, C, E, A, are the notes that you want to tune your ukulele to. So if you find that you're trying to find a G first and you're getting an A note on your tuner, you're a little sharp, you're a little high, so you need to bring it down, unwind your strings, make it looser to come to a G. If you got an F note on your tuner and you're trying to find a G, you're a little flat. You have to tighten your strings, and bring the F up to a G to tune your tuner. So what I did is I went ahead and put on the ukulele tuner on my head of the ukulele. Once again, it's a clip-on. You just open the clip, put it on. By the way, I really recommend the clip-on tuners for tuning the ukulele. They're just easier, I think. Now, if you're comfortable, if you have another tuner, you want to use that, that's fine too. But the way I'm teaching the tuning is I'm using a clip-on tuner. On the tuner, you notice there's all kinds of things on there depending on how much you spend for your tuner. Just to tell you right off the bat, I'm going to talk about some things that aren't that important, but just kind of tell you about what they mean. So for instance, on this tuner, you see up there in the corner, there's a 440 in the corner. There's this tells you the frequency that the tuner is at. You want the arrow, this arrow at the end here, to come right in the middle. Usually turns green, and that tells you that it's in tune. If it's not green, then it's not tuned yet. Sometimes there's a little note there in the corner, and that's not a note but a letter. Usually the letters are C for chromatic, G for guitar, B for bass, and U for ukulele. You can use U, the letter U for ukulele, or a C for chromatic. That'd be fine. So we're going to start with the G string and try to tune the ukulele. So what you want to do is you got it clipped on, you got the ukulele tuner tuned. Now depending on what tuner you got, we'll say different things. This is not really that expensive a tuner. As you can see, it's a red color, and you see the letter F in there. So F here is telling me that I'm a little flat, I'm below G. So I need to tighten my string. I need to tighten my string to get to a G. Okay? So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so I gotta get that letter to turn to a G. Oh, F sharp. So F sharp's moving up to F sharp, and then G is next. Take your time. I'm tightening my string. You'll see a G pop up there pretty soon. Oh, there we go. G. Now I just want that to turn green, so bring that arrow up to the middle. There we go. Okay, so I got my G string. What's next? The C string. Okay, we're going to try to find that C string. Okay, looks to me like we're on a B string. So B comes before C. I'm trying to find a C string and I got a B string. So we got to tune up. We got to tighten the string to come up to a C string. So let's go ahead and tighten up that string, C string, so we can get to a C. Here we go, we got a C. Oh. There we go, we got a C. Let's get it right in the middle, arrow right in the middle, till we get a green light, showing we're in tune. Now keep in mind that every tune will vary a little bit, but the same concept is, there we go, C, it's in tune. The same concept applies for all the tuners, that you want to get that arrow in the middle to get it in tune. Okay, next is an E string. We want to get to an E string, E note. It's over here, E note. Let's see if we can find our E note. That's the second string, by the way, E note. Okay, not too bad. At least we got that E note there. So we're going to tighten our string because it's a little flat. Get that arrow right in the middle so we can get that green light. There we go. There we go. E string's in tune. Okay, last string, A string. That's the first string right here. First string. So let's get that A string in tune. Where are we at? Okay, we're a little flat. The red light's telling me I'm a little flat. Keep in mind the colors of the lighting may vary, but overall there should be something that signifies that you're in tune. A lot of times the green light for most tuners signifies that, there we go, signifies that the string is in tune. And getting that arrow right in the middle, there we go. Some tuners may be sensitive, so it may not stay in that tuning section very long. Like for instance, if you notice this A, and then a few seconds later it's going to drop out. But at least it tells you that it's in tune. Okay, so that's the lesson on tuning your ukulele. I hope that was helpful to you. Keep in mind, all tuners are going to vary a little bit. The main thing is you understand the concept. Keep in mind, you want to, if I were you right now, I'd just write down this alphabet lettering, okay? Right here, to give you kind of a guide, and then write it in your music book on page 2, so you can match it. It goes from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then repeat the A again, B, C, D, E, and you can probably just stop over there. You don't have to write any more of that. And notice that I drew some arrows showing me where the note, the letter was. So in case you go beyond it or before it, you know that you're not quite there yet. So if you go above the letter, above the note, you're a little sharp. So you have to slacken the string, loosen the string, bring the string down to the note that you're trying to find. If you're below the note, you want to tighten the string, bring the string up to the note that you're trying to tune to. Okay? By all means, you're probably going to need to watch this tutorial once more or a couple more times to get the idea. And you can also ask your salesman, wherever you got your tuner from, at whatever store, to show you and give you a hand. In my opinion, if you're able to go to a music store, this is my opinion, have the salesman tune your ukulele, okay? As soon as you get home, tune it again, and just keep tuning it. several times a day. Just keep tuning it. You'll find that the more you tune it constantly, the more you tune it, the better your ukulele will stay in tune. And you'll notice, like after a few days, the ukulele will just kind of stay in tune and will require very minimal tuning. It might go out a little bit, but it will stay pretty close to these notes right here. Okay? All right. So when you're ready to move on to the next lesson, we shall see you there.